Hey Ferrum team, Taha Abbasi here again with some exciting updates and some information about Bitcoin Layer 2s. It seems like everybody and their mom and their sister and aunt and brother and father and friend and auntie are building a Bitcoin Layer 2. Trust me, there were so many L2 booths at this conference, and it's exciting because it indicates that there's demand for building a Bitcoin L2. However, one thing that we had a really exciting panel at Runes Asia, and all of the folks that are building Bitcoin L2s right now came on stage, and pretty much everyone agreed that this is very experimental at this stage. There's not really a good standard for ZK rollups or optimistic rollups that is accepted and defined or even possible with the current tech on the Bitcoin network, right? So we had BEVM, we had BitLayer, we had Bob, and OpenStamp. All of these companies are doing some really interesting and exciting work. I was actually quite skeptical on some of their implementations prior to the panel, and it's encouraging me to look more into their tech and their white paper, not really endorsing one way or the other and not saying whether their tech is good or not good. That's something for you to research. I really want to highlight some of these builders that have come out and spoken on some interesting topics. Specifically, the representative from Bob, I believe was actually the co-founder from Bob that was on there. I don't have his name on hand right now, but if you look up Bob, you'll be able to find that, and I'll probably tag that in this post as well. So the consensus was that pretty much all players are betting on the fact that, or agreeing to the fact that it's an experimental standard. All L2s are, at least right now, with the limitations of the technology on the underlying layer 1, the Bitcoin network itself. Secondly, pretty much everyone was not bullish on OPCAT or BIP 420 as it is referred to with this vanity name getting adopted within this year. So they're banking all of their efforts on the BitVM white paper that came out earlier and trying to align all of their infrastructure development in alignment with the BitVM vision. The problem with that, however, is that that's a very conceptual white paper. There's no reference documentation, there's no tech spec. And this is a very interesting time to be in this space because you're early stages. And what's exciting is Ferrum is actually allocating quite a bit of resources to solve exactly these kinds of problems. And that's why we're here in Hong Kong. That's why we're going to be hosting an event in Ordinals, Lisbon, and a lot of more exciting content is going to be coming up. I think another clear point that was coming out of this, that there wasn't really a clear leader in the Bitcoin L2 space just yet, so the space was ripe for disruption. However, BitLayer did seem to have some really impactful players on the team. One of the gentlemen, specifically by the name of Charlie Hu, who was on the team, has experience working in the past with Polygon and as well as Tezos. So some exciting things to watch out for. But what's more exciting than all of the updates that I've just shared are the exciting things that Ferrum is going to continue to work on. I know I've been hinting a lot on what we've been working on. I haven't really shared that. So part of that is just to kind of educate you on all of the interest that is in the spaces that Ferrum has already started to build a lot of technology solutions in. And now we're going to start to share that out and share it with the world as well. So hope this is helpful. Make sure you check out these amazing teams that are building in the ecosystem. Give them a follow. If you want to see more content like that, make sure you give my account a follow, turn on the notifications, turn on the same notifications for the Ferrum accounts as well, as we'll be sharing a lot more information in the coming few days from the conference, and of course from all of the exciting updates that we have as we meet many speakers and contributors in the ecosystem.